And we back! Today we're using NBA higher or lower to hopefully go 82-0. If you've been around this channel for some time, you're pretty familiar with the game, a higher or lower, but if you're new around here, let me explain the way it works. You're gonna see two different players, and you just have to guess or deduct who has a higher point per game average in their NBA career. Billy Knight versus Hershey Hawkins. I'm gonna go with Hershey Hawkins. I'm wrong off this. Let's try that again. Magic Johnson or Otis Birdsong. I'm gonna go Magic Johnson here. 19.5 versus 18.2. And you continue to go until you get one wrong. And I'm just gonna give you a quick run while I just go 100 in a row. Frank Ramsey was really one of them dudes. Okay, I got it wrong. In this case, this run, I got two correct. With that two correct, we're going to go over to the NBA player randomizer. Up here, you get to pick how many people you get to choose from. Generate two people. Yo, I got so lucky. Oh, my goodness. Because I get to pick the player that I want out of these two. So in this test run, of course, I would have taken Jason Preston. No, that's nuts. We just used all, and I mean all of our luck on the test run. Because even though I would love to have Shea, that was the test. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe. Let's get into the first official run. I truly don't think y'all recognize how lucky we just got with that last one. And it don't even count. It literally doesn't count. So I'm so disappointed. So let's lock in. Sean Marion, Elvin Hayes. Shout out to Sean Marion, Illinois' very own. But I got to go with Mr. Elvin here. He's averaging about 21 points per game. Ricky Pierce had a couple really good seasons in the NBA, but he wasn't no Elvin Hayes. These type of videos. Oh, I just had Jack Ramsey. Frank Ramsey. Didn't I think it wasn't? Yeah, it wasn't over 15. These videos like this, Bill Bridges, sure, go with Bill, wrong. These videos make me want to lock in to be a basketball reference guy, but I don't be having the time to, y'all. Anyway, on that run, we got three correct. Let's generate three random players. I'm taking Bobby Portis. That could have been a lot worse. Bobby Portis is a real NBA player. Trust. I've done these where they gave me three players that are in the G League. Jerry West over James Edwards 100% of the time. This is easy. I don't care who he go against next. You're going to take Jerry West. Shout out to Danny Granger, who averaged a lot of points before his injuries and everything. Jerry Stackhouse led the league in scoring like with 30 one year, but he also played for so long that his average might have dropped. I'm going to still go with that. Thank you. I barely 16.9 versus 16.8. Tom Chalmers, I don't know. I'm gonna go. That was so stupid. I got three again. All right. Generate three players, please. I guess we're taking Kyle Anderson. Ha 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 ha. Definitely one of them challenges I should have did a couple more test runs just to get the juices flowing. Whatever. We got to lock in completely. We get 15 rounds of this. We only got 2 rounds done so far. Kevin Porter or Carl Braun. So what happens if I get 0 is that I just get a 60 overall player. I don't know anything about either of these two dudes. Who looked like the better hooper? Maybe Kevin. But I do know this. Them boys was hooping back in the day. These black and white pictures, both of these dudes could have had years where they were averaging 30. I'm going Kevin Porter. Oh, that's wrong. Dude, I just got a 60 overall. Oh, my goodness. All right, 60. 60 overall player. Yeah, I feel the same way. I'm going to cry. All right, lock in. Please give me some layups. Swin Nader definitely averaged more than whatever the heck Kevin Porter was. It wasn't that far away, though. So I'm taking Chris C-Webb. Okay, C-Webb. All right, C-Webb. This is what we're going to get it rolling. Give me a bunch of blatantly obvious ones, and we going to rock. Elton Brand at 16 points per game versus Kyle Braun. We just found out Kyle Braun was about 13 and a half. Boom. You keep those in the back of your mind. Larry Costello. I'm going Big Larry. Dude, stop giving me black and white pictures. We got 4 right that time. Quentin Grimes, welcome. For this to be an 82-0 challenge, we are behind the 8 ball. We don't have a single all-star yet after 4 rounds. Okay, we go Dominique Wilkins over Bob Love. Shout out Bob Love, Illinois, or Chicago Bull legend. Gerald Wallace, former all-star, was a menace defensively for a few different years. Shout out to him. Ben Gordon. Ben Gordon jumped onto the scene. He won 6 Man of the Year as a rookie. Had good playoff series with the Bulls versus the Boston Celtics, but did he average 12? He went to Detroit, and then he fell out of the league really fast. He won one of them dudes that was around on bad teams for 5 years. This is close, I think. I'm gonna lean towards Ben Gordon, and Gerald Wallace. I put that together. Okay. Roy Henson. I love those Cavs jerseys. I don't know much about him. I'm gonna go Ben. 15 points per game is hard to do. Okay, he was close though. Okay, 4. Let's get to 5. Hershey Hawkins. We got to 5, ladies and gentlemen. Barely. Why do I think Hershey Hawkins would have been like 18 points per game? Dave DeBusschere is definitely in there. There we go, 16. Okay, we got a nice little 6 streak. Walt Frazier, come on. This is about to be the run we get our superstar player. Y'all see my career high is 26. I may have sold. I did not. Walt Frazier, shout out to you. Kendall Gill was not averaging that, even though he was getting hella steals back in the day. He was not doing no 17 points per game. Chet Walker was getting more than 13 points per game. This is the run. I'm locked. See, I just had to get the juices flowing. Doug Collins. I know you more of a coach than an NBA player. I'm going to go you one averaging 18, but he was close. Almost on the dot 18. Okay, cool. Alvin Robinson, you was definitely defensive minutes, but I don't think he was averaging 18 points per game. If we don't get a superstar player at Lou Hudson, if we don't get a superstar player on this run, it is so rigged against us. I'm going Lou Hudson. Vince Carter played for way too long for his PPG to be very high. Moses Malone. Oh my God, we might break our own personal record. We almost over halfway there. George McGinnis is up, not at 20. He's not at 20. He has some swag though. You see the chain. Rex Chapman might have been catching bodies, but he wasn't averaging 17 and some change. Oh yeah, we cooking. Ooh, I'm going Rex Chapman here. Yes, LaFonso Ellis. I'm sorry to disrespect you. Purvis short. I'm going over 12 points per game on Purvis. Yeah, we might get this career high. Chauncey's not 17 and a half. He's not. Come on. We going Mr. Johnson. We going Mr. Johnson again next round. 18.2 is good, Otis. It's good, Otis. Oh, we had Tom Chalmers. What was it? Was it 18 and change? I'm going Tom Chalmers. I think it was 18. Yes! We are 3 away from the career high, ladies and gentlemen. Danny Granger was not that high. We already saw that one. Come on, man. 3 away from the career high. Baron Davis. I sold. The moment I clicked that, I remembered how many bad teams he played for at the end of his career. We got 24, though. That is really, really good. If we, out of 24 players, if we don't get one superstar, it is rigged. 24 players generated. Bro, no way. No way. No way. No way. No way. We just generated 24 players and then get one all-star. Let me double check. Norman Powell might be the best individual player we got here. We did not just go on that great run for nothing, did we? Yo, they are trolling. They are trolling. Wow. Wow. I'm so sad about that. And then in our test run, we got 2 right and then got Shea. And we do 24, almost breaking my own personal record, and we get Norman Powell. Bro, that's crazy. All right, keep it going. No reason to go on a big streak like that if it ain't going to mean nothing. I'm just going to get 2 right this time and just get Shea. Alex English averaged a zillion points per game. Wow, Dave Bing was super close. No disrespect to you, Dave. I knew you was a hooper. I didn't know you was hooping like that, though. Okay, we got Billy Knight again at 15-7. Hey, give me these free points for Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Whoever you're going against, I'm taking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Not even thinking about it. James Worthy, though. James Worthy's up there at 17-6. Paul Westphal's not at 17-6. He was at 15-5. Take that. Then we get Gene Shu. I don't know, Gene. You was hooping 14 and some change. What was that efficiency like? I don't know. Austin Carr, was he averaging? I'm going to say no, he wasn't averaging 14. He was averaging 15. So I was right that he wasn't averaging 14 because he was averaging more than that. 6. Look, 24 players just gone. All right, 6 generated. And we're going to get Mark Williams. Sweet, this sucks. What's the point of this game right now? Mark Williams, 82-0. How about, can we get 41-41 at this point? I don't even know if we a playoff team. We got to get some really good luck from here on out, man. Really good luck. Right now, our best player is Norman Powell. Crazy. Steve Nash or Robert Parrish. I'm going Steve Nash. 14 to... Okay. 60 overall player. Thank you. I'm going to act like that didn't happen. We're going to keep it moving. It was 14.4 versus 14.2. Is that what it was? It was so close. Kerry Kittles or Terry Catlich. Why are they giving me impossible questions to start off all of a sudden? Kerry Kittles, if I had to guess, I'm going to say Kerry Kittles is about 13. Terry Catlich, I don't know anything about you, Terry. Anything. Just go with the player that I know more. Kerry Kittles, 14-12. All right, cool. Kerry Kittles versus Reggie Lewis. May rest in peace. Career ended very early, but he definitely was getting himself some buckets. Cliff Haggins is a Hall of Famer, I'm pretty sure. Let's just go with the Hall of Famer. Yeah. I've seen you in 2K. I've seen some of my team cards about you. Scottie Pipp. I immediately, as I clicked it, I was remembered that we were going against 18 and I sold. Great. At this point, though, it don't matter. It literally doesn't matter. The multiple swings don't matter. Derek Lively or Jakob Poeltl, it's actually not that bad. I'm going to go Lively, though. All right, keep it moving. I can't even act like I'm optimistic that things are about to get better because they're not. Oh, my God, we almost got the first one wrong again. Okay, let's keep it up. Keep it up with dog. All right, Gus Johnson at 17 versus Mighty Mouse. I'm going the 17-2 of Gus Johnson. Shout out to him. Bailey Howell is over 13, I would hope. Yep, he's 18-1. Cool. Dan Issel. I just watched some Dan Issel the other day when they was going against the Pistons. They called it the greatest game of all time. So I watched it. Guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It was a really good game. I don't know if it was the greatest game of all time, but that game was fire. And Dan Issel was 35 years old getting buckets. So I'm going with Dan Issel. Yeah. Dan Issel at 20.4. And Rudy LaRusso, I don't think he was at 20. Yeah, he's at 15.6. Okay, cool. Come on, we're cooking a little bit. Vern Michelson. Who? I'm going, thank you. I'm just going with the name that I recognize more. I've never heard of you, Vern. No disrespect. Mike Bibby. I don't think Mike Bibby, throughout the course of his career, is averaging 14 and some change. Wow. It's so close. 7. All right, this is the one. This is the one that's going to give us a superstar. Boom. 7. Shea. Boom. All right. I don't know why our superstar both times is Shea, but I'm taking Shea, and we're not looking back. I did see Brody, and I almost picked Brody thinking this is about to be the best version of him. I don't know if I've ever made that a rule. Maybe I will if I need to. We got Shea. All right. Shea, Bobby Portis, Quentin Grimes, Mark Williams, and Derek Lively. Let's go on another run. Let's go. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Thurl Bailey. Shout out to the goggles. I like both of y'all wearing them goggles. Joe Dumars scored a lot of buckets, but he ain't scored 24.1 points per game amount of buckets. Mose Malone was over 18 or 16. Come on, we got to rapid fire through these because I'm feeling great about everything. 13-6 for David West. I'm going with Zemo Beatty, who is almost 16. Zemo Beatty versus Xavier McDaniel. I said I was going to breeze through these. I don't think he's at 16 points per game. Yeah, he's not. It was very close, though. Cool. 15.6 versus Bill Sharman. Bill Sharman was killing that number back in the day. Yeah. Quick runs. Quick Kenny Anderson, shout out to you. I don't think you was up there. You wasn't up there. I had a jersey of yours growing up, though. Bill Laimbeer, I don't think he was averaging 12 points per game. 0.3 away. I just always saw him as an enforcer. I didn't know if he was getting buckets or not. 8. And at this 8, how we get Shea again? Bro, it's rigged. I'm running another 8. No way. We get Shea 3 times in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In 11 spins, we get Shea 3 times. Give me another. He's not the only superstar in the league, 2K. I'll take Paolo, though. Shea and Paolo, talk to me. We might be cooking something up all of a sudden. We don't got that many rounds left. We only got 5 more rounds. And right now, we got 2 All-Stars. So it's happening. Slowly but surely, it's happening. We got the NBA's first superstar versus Gilbert Arenas. Take me Gilbert Arenas because I think, I knew it was going to be high. I didn't think it was going to be 20, but remember, his career got cut short because of stuff. Jason Richardson played for a long time, so for his to still be 17 is pretty impressive. Shout out to Jason Richardson. Man, it was a highlight reel back in the day. We got Otis Birdsong 4 times, and I still didn't remember it. 18.2, 18-0, and we got Billy the same amount of times too. I'm starting to think there's the same 7 people. Lucius Allen, what a hell of a name. He looked like he was balling, but he also looked like he wasn't. 15 is a lot. I'm going to go Billy. Okay, 13-4. Come on. Lock in for me, y'all. Artis Gilmore with 13. Yep, shout out to another Bulls legend. 17. Antonio McDyess is not averaging 17 points per game. Shout out to McDyess, though. He's at a smooth 12. Elgin Baylor, give me these quick layup points. 27.3. Elgin Baylor was a dog. He was an absolute demigod out there, so that's easy. We're up to double digits. Isaiah Thomas. Yes, okay. I don't know how I would pronounce that last name. Steve Smith was a bucket. I don't know how long he played. I'm going to go Eddie here. I was right. Okay. Cool. That's easy. Vern, we got you again. I'm going Vern. I don't remember what his number was. It was 0.1 higher. Oh, my God, Vern. Christian Laettner. One-time All-Star Christian Laettner, right? I'm gonna go Vern. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. 12.8 is what Christian Laettner is at. Sabonis was not in the league very long, and he also came over when he was 30. Was he scoring? I'm gonna give him benefit of the doubt. That was a stupid benefit of the doubt. He only averaged 12. I got 14 though. This should be another superstar. 14 players. Dante Exum. Cool. Brandon Ingram. That's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's Brandon Ingram or Darius Garland. I guess I'm going DG to PG. DG, PG. Right now, we got Shea, Paolo, and DG to PG. That ain't the worst. That ain't the worst core. Now, I need like a really good big. We got a couple young bigs, Mark Williams and Derek Lively, but it ain't good enough yet. We got how many runs? 3 runs left. Oh, I got both of these players before, and I don't remember either. 18 versus. Oh my God. Oh my God. It was 0. All right. Okay. Y'all are some haters, bro. Starting you off with that type of thing is real hater mindset. And you know what? Creators of Higher Lower, I'm rocking with you, but I'm not rocking with you. I might get another 0 here. Let me lock in. Alvin Robertson, we also got, I don't have a good memory. Can you tell? I don't be remembering numbers well. If you've been around the channel, you know these numbers be kicking my butt. Man, you could probably see it from this video alone. So what was Ronnie averaging back in the day? Did Ronnie make an All-Star game ever? I think he probably made one. I know Alvin for sure made a few, but I think he did it more for his defense, dog. I'm gonna go Ronnie, please. Please. Okay. Whoo! Hey, like having that many 60s would have been awful. Yep, I got 1. So it's not that much different. Actually, it is different because we're gonna get a real NBA player and they're gonna give me LeBron James. Boom! Okay. Stop giving me Billy Knight, please. I'm never gonna forget your face, brother. We keep getting you in these things. Mike Mitchell, another one. Hey, man. Hey, bro. Okay. All right. They just laughing at me at the headquarters. Nick Smith Jr. All right. We got one more run, y'all. One more run. Let's hope that it gives us something unique, something awesome, something we can really put together and end up winning with. Last go around. I don't need a 26. Dude, no way. Danny Granger, no way. No way. No way. No way. Okay, well, we got 460 overalls. So that's fun for everybody involved. Why don't you start me off with George Gervin, bro? This run don't mean anything because I already got my 60 overall. But watch us fly through these and just get 100 right in a row. I'm not even going to think about it. I'm going to click the name that immediately stands out to me. I got that wrong. Never mind. See, sometimes you go with the gut. Some of these times I was thinking way too much. Who even is that? All right, I would have got 4, so I'm not tripping too much. All right, let's throw this team in 2K, rebuild them, and try to go 82-0. The team don't look that bad, right? Obviously, we, in this scenario, probably make DG a point guard and Shea a shooting guard. But regardless, all things considered, even though we got a lot wrong and got 60 overall players, it ain't bad to have Shea, Paolo, and Darius Garland. But it is a rebuilding challenge to try to go 82-0, so we got a lot of work to do. I think if I go like Derek Lively and you know, some contract stuff, could we get enough? Like Evan Mobley is popping up. Jalen Brunson is popping up right now. You know, so if they're popping up in Trade Finder, that let me think that I could probably build my own trade and it can be elite as well. What is the position of need? Is it trying to get one of these elite centers? I mean, it really is like, dang, it's only 4 90 overall centers. I guess it's only 4 of a lot of 90s, huh? 2 shooting guards. The point guards got all the love. That's biased, ain't it? Because they the ones with the ball in their hands. So of course they're overall, you know. This is really interesting to me. Is there a Jokic trade that exists? Yeah, but they won't Shea. I'm gonna say no. I didn't think about Shea, by the way. I was just thinking about the overall trades. I would give up Darius Garland. I would give up Derek Lively and every pick in existence plus some. I would give up the 2099 pick if I could. But Stipend and Rube is going to prevent us from doing it, ain't it? So that's all the picks. They still say no. Cool. I knew they was going to say no. That's still not enough. Jokic's at 98 overall, I want to remind you. I'll give them Norman Powell, who's really valuable to them. They could give us back Big Val and Tunis. Cool. Now we start adding picks. It's like our whole treasure trove of players, by the way. Boom, boom, boom. Another pick. Nothing. All right, so we add another player that might be valuable to y'all. Nick Smith Jr. valuable, 2-star. 2.5 star for Quentin Grimes. You give us back Tyson. And now if we can't get the deal done here, then there's just no way we can get Jokic. But because it's going to cost us everything but Paolo Banchero in this hypothetical. And it's not happening. Fine. Be stingy with a good player. I ain't mad at you. If I do Darius Garland in these picks, 2 first-round picks in there. And is this the same exact trade I just tried to do? No. These is even worse. I ain't mad at a Shea Devin Booker backcourt, though. I'll tell you that. I ain't mad at that idea. Pascal and TJ McConnell, that's 2 firsts, though. Jaren is not bad. I just don't know if that's that much of an upgrade to be selling the farm. What if I gave Grimes in that, too? The Brunson gonna keep popping. Tyrese Maxey, Brunson, Donovan Mitchell. That's a lot. All right, again, I know what Trey Finder's providing us. Can I get Tatum? Is that possible? If I gave Darius Garland, Derek Lively, and Quentin Grimes, they don't really like Quentin Grimes over there. Give us Nemez Keita. Oh, I think they were a championship contender. We're not going to trade away Tatum. Well, guess what, guys? You probably are right. But dang, it don't help my video. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Let's go look to see what teams don't think they're a championship contender then. Let's prevent us. But look, the Cavs say I believe we're a championship contender, but they offer me Donovan Mitchell. So that don't really mean nothing to me no more. They only start to bring that out when I'm calling them, when I'm calling they phone. Look, Jalen Brunson's on a contending team. They were offering me him. After much deliberation, I am going to get Devin Booker. But I'm not getting Devin Booker to pair him alongside Shea. I'm giving him to pair him alongside Quentin Grimes in the pick. Yup. Jaylen Brown is popping. But I thought y'all were championship contenders just 30 seconds ago. What happened? Oh, I thought this would bring up Steph Curry's in the trade finder. What a big, what a big jump. Steph Curry, I'm throwing you in the trade finder just to see if we can go get Anthony Edwards, but it's going to cost us Paolo Banchero. That's nuts, by the way. That's a nuts trade that they would even think about. What if I did Steph Curry in a pick? Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. That's interesting. Steph Curry is Steph Curry, though. I had to look, right? You just have to. Just like you have to look at the Paolo Banchero stuff and say, hey, should he be absolutely safe if I can go get Tatum? Should he be absolutely safe if I can go get Joel Embiid and Jared McCain? Those are the conversations you got to have with yourself as much as we do like Paolo Banchero around here. This is undoubtedly an upgrade. Yeah, we're giving up a lot of depth here, but I'm going to go get Jason Tatum. Jason Tatum, Steph Curry, and Shea. That's beautiful. The rest of our team probably won't be that great, but we got a big 3 that nobody's going to be able to rival if you think about it. Also, Diz, just remember this is supposed to be an 82-0 challenge. Here's my big spoiler for the video. We're not going to win 82 games. I'm sorry to burst the bubble right here, right now. It ain't happening, Captain. You ain't getting to 82-0. But maybe we get to 80-2. Like that, I think that's not out of the realm of possibility. You do a couple interesting trades, you know? I would keep that card on the table still. Russell Westbrook, I wish I could sign you. Can I sign you? Oh, yeah, I can. Look at us. You definitely, and I mean definitely, are not staying on this team. But I'm so happy we were able to sign you. You are a really good trade chip for us, actually. At least I thought. Jared Allen, wow. Jared Allen could be our starting 5-man. I'm not mad at that idea. I'm not mad at the idea at all. The more I think about it, the more I like it. Jared Allen, welcome to Chicago. Even though I'm going to do what I always do, and that's test the market with you and see if there's a better guy. As of right now, that answer is no. But what if we threw this last first-round pick with it? Some good dudes popping, but nothing that makes you be like, oh, we did it. Nope. All them trades are fine, but not good enough. I'm okay with that. But then Zubats pops. And when you got an opportunity to get Big Zoo, even the Steph Curry, Shea, I put Dyson at the 3, Tatum, and center to be named. I ain't mad at this one. I ain't mad at that one. That gives us 2 real good rotational pieces, but that keeps us in the not in the know about the center, full-time center. But also, what was the other trait that I saw? Oh, it was Big Zoo. Let's not overthink this. Big Zoo and Chris Dunn, welcome to the team. Chris Dunn, welcome back to the team. You know, Bulls legend, if you will. All right, we got a nice center core. 2 rim protecting centers. I don't mind that whatsoever. We need a small forward that we like. Right now, we got none of them. But we can make that happen, 100%. It shouldn't even cost that much, actually. I'm going to give me a first-round pick from Atlanta for Chris Dunn, Shout out to my boy KD. I appreciate your services being back here in the Shy. We're going to use that first round pick to hopefully help us get a small forward. And that small forward could be Quinn Grimes coming back to the team. Tari Eason can be that small forward. And y'all know is until Tari get that real life contract extension, when he's available, I'm probably going to trade for him. He's too good in real life. He's too good in simulation as a defender. 90-something steal, if I'm not mistaken. We have to go get Tari when we have the opportunity to, especially if his overall can go up every single time. That's a win. So, boom. Potential star lineup is Curry, is Shea, is Eason, is Tatum, is Zoo. The bench right now is Kessler, Pritchard, and 60s. Let's get some of these 60s off the team. I wish they were real NBA players because it makes it tough. See, nobody really wants a 60 overall without a draft pick. What if I gave up a second? Somebody would just give me a second swap and I can get that 60 off the team. I love that idea. Let's do that again. 60 swap me again. Or, Bismack Biyombo. Yeah, that's a real NBA player. Get this last two 60s off the team. Kyle Lowry straight up. I know he old, but dang, you're going to take a 60 instead of him? Drew Smith. Cool. All right, so we just did all the trades to get all the 60s off the team, and now we got real ball players. The ball players aren't necessarily good, but they're better than the 60s. We're going to trade Kyle Lowry and Drew Smith for none of them trades are even interesting, so never mind. We're not trading them just yet. I see why they traded me Kyle Lowry. Nobody want him. We'll get Dalton Connect. That's interesting, right? Dalton Connect, Cameron Payne in a pick. That should be able to get us what are we looking for? A backup 2, a backup 2, and a backup 4, and a backup 3. Okay, we can get one of those. There's a 5-man that we don't need. Bradley Beal backup 2. A Bradley Beal backup 2 don't sound bad. Cam Thomas, Christian Brown. All of these are really good options. Tumani Kamara. I'm going Tumani Kamara. The defense is too much to pass up on. We have a small forward rotation of Tumani Kamara and Tari Eason. Talk to me, y'all. That's defense. They gonna even shed a court occasionally. That's defense, baby. That's straight up defense. And we got Big Zoo on the back end. Tatum there. Shea, good defender. We going to be the best defensive team in the league. Could we win 80 games? I don't think so. But, it's not out of the realm possibility. It ain't out of the realm possibility right now. So, we traded for Buddy Hield. We got a few seconds here. Buddy Hield and these 3 second-round picks. I forgot what we were even looking for. A backup shooting guard and a backup power forward. Okay. A backup shooting guard. Lonzo Ball, Ty Jerome, Io. Even Wendell Carter kind of fits what we're looking for right now. Ooh, some of these trades are interesting. Ty Jerome as a 2. I think his overall goes up. I'm going to get Ty Jerome, baby. Come on, Ty. As a 2, his overall does go up. Come on, we just need a backup power forward and we're done. Again, I don't think we're at 82-0, but boy, are we going to be, let's say, close. Maybe I'm tripping, but I think we're going to be close. But I think we're going to be close. We need a backup 4. And be honest with you, between Tari, between Tatum, between Kamara, this backup 4 don't even need to be good. We can maybe have Carlo do it if his overall goes to a 77 right here. Let's see if it does. It doesn't move. Okay. So that's a dead mission. But it don't have to be. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be a great guy. He may not get minutes at all. Maybe I should stop even looking. Malcolm Brogdon's not a bad get right now. He don't fit what we're looking for, but that's a 77 overall player to be used. No seconds, no nothing. So him and Huck Porty together. Nothing's popping up, which there's a very simple solution to that. Y'all want to know what the simple solution is? To finesse the system. The most useful and the most valuable player in NBA 2K history, Alec Burks, was sitting in free agency. We throw Alec Burks and Shake Milton together. Guess what's going to happen? A first-round pick is going to pop up. And Gershon Yabusele might be the power forward we're looking for. I won't lie. We're going to throw him and his teammate Malcolm Brogdon together. But we got action. Ooh, Dyson. I'm traded for Dyson Daniels. I'm 90% sure it's going to be Dyson Daniels. And then we're going to move I don't know, Tari Eason back to the 4. We just moved Tari Eason back to the 4. But if we have Dyson Daniels, Tari Eason, Tumani Kamara all on the same team, are you kidding me? So yeah, Tari Eason's back to a 4. So now the lineup is Curry, Shea, Kamara, Tatum, Zoo, Dyson Daniels, Walker Kessler, Peyton Pritchard, Tari Eason, Ty Jerome, and Billy Donovan being the coach over there. Wins? I think those are wins. I think the only thing we got to do is make it so that Dyson Daniels is a small forward. Hopefully his overall changes. It does. All right. They might start him over Tumani Kamara, and I won't be mad at it. No, he's still coming off the bench. That team is that's chef's kiss type of team. Let's see how long it takes us to lose it. Oh, it took us just like 1 day. We already lost. I was gonna say how long it takes us to lose a game. Literally 1.5 weeks. Didn't even take that long. We lost to the Knicks, who had Jalen Brunson spaz. That's fine. It won't be 82-0, but y'all know that's a championship team. Y'all know that's a championship team. We're balling. We're a lost team. I won't complain. Shea with the back-to-back MVPs. Yeah, Shea, come do the thing. Yeah, for 78-4. So yeah, 82-0 was never really a goal of ours. I mean, it was a goal, but it was never really something that we could achieve. Let's be real. First round of the postseason, we got the Atlanta Hawks, but remember, we took Dyson Daniels away for them, so they basically are playing with no defense. 4-game series max. Next, we got the Indiana Pacers. We didn't make a trade with them, I don't think, but Jay Huff got a guard, Zubats. 4-game max. Next, we got the New York Knicks. Now, the Knicks are one of the teams that took a game away from us in the regular season, but guess what? We figured them out. 4-game max. Next, we got the Clippers. I want to give the Clippers a game. We traded Zubats for Jared Allen for them. I'm going to give them a game because they got Chris Paul on their team. But other than that, let's say 5-game max. End up being a full sweep of NBA playoffs. That was cool. That was fun. Listen, we made something out of nothing after failing multiple, and I mean multiple times on higher or lower. We were able to get the win. If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe. I'll see y'all tomorrow.